Broadcasting from Fentas, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for March 4th, 2010. And last, I was going over the trailer of one of the movies that's nominated for the Academy Award against the other. Yes, we heard from Roger Ebert, and thank God he's had a successful surgery for his throat cancer. He was on Oprah. I hope Oprah got to see what LTL said about his choice for the movie, because I report has. Now, let's set the scenario up for the Academy Awards for the Best Picture. Now, you can compare these two to the Super Bowl of the New Orleans Saints versus the Indianapolis Colts. This is the Super Bowl right here for the best movie of the year. Now, let's go with what I was looking at around a minute ago. The Hurt Locker. Yes, I was saying the Hurt Locker. Yes, it deals with Iraq war. It deals with the bomb squad. If there was a little story, when I was working as a contractor up there, I was able to meet a friend of mine, a co-worker, whose brother used to work for a explosive ordnance, EOD. And so their job is to dispose bombs and everything. It's not glorified like the movie set out to be. Yes, it deals with real life situation, to where each thing could be a deadly threat, and it could be a bomb. Anything could be triggered off by phone. Even those who walk with explosive, anything can happen. They can set off a phone. Insurgent can set off a phone, set it off. That's one. Yes. Got all the nominations, 9 nominations. Everything is all set up. The deck is set. That's the Indianapolis Colts of the movie, The Hurt Locker. Going against, I call it the New Orleans Saints of the movie. The movie that came about in December 12th, a fascinating movie. Yes, it did about a little bit about war, what they needed to do to get to the object, and with this object and the material, they could get rich off of it, from this tree right here. And they needed somebody to get in, and they had this paraplegic guy whose brother was in this I would say technical research team to develop the creatures to blend in with this group, to learn and to grow with their intelligence. This is the New Orleans Saints type of team. What's happening, when I was saying one thing about the nominations, you got guys like the producer, one of the producers of the Hurt Locker, which is Nicholas Cartier, was saying to vote on Hurt Locker over Avatar. So guess what? He is barred from the Academy Awards. You got Roger Ebert. Thank God he's okay. Everything coming out. You got to need a little voice box and all. He picking. He's the big timer. He wants the Hurt Locker. That's the Indianapolis coach side of it. LTL. You know, the one who called it for the Slumdog Millionaire last year. Pick Avatar, the New Orleans Saints type of movie. Yes, you may have the deck stacked. I like this one part of the movie, but let me go back to the Hurt Locker, because right now this is a controversial movie. If this wins, and now you know they're stacking this up to make it win for the Academy Award for the Best Picture, because here it is, Master Sergeant Jeffrey Sarver is suing the movie because they portray a blue-eyed blonde guy from Tennessee, but he's originally a blue-eyed blonde from West Virginia. So they stacking the deck against all other movies, including Avatar. They sent Avatar a message and John Cameron a message. Cameron is my middle name. They sent us a message. I like this ending of this, close to the ending of this movie of Avatar. He said, they send us a message. Let's send them back a message. And this message is, let's bring it on. Academy Award night. You may have history, Hurt Locker. You may start it in 2008. But, you got all the history. But Avatar is going to hold the final destiny. Because we deal about future. We deal about global. We deal about technology. Bring it on. Let's find out right there. And let's end and settle the score. Roger Ebert, you may be a great guy, but now it's the changing of the guards. And this is LTL. And the LTL editorial news. Soundy! Bring it on, Academy Awards.